Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. I'm Georgeman78 and in the last episode we did a tutorial thing that was probably boring for you all to watch. And now we're going to be doing the first episode. I am great at talking. I don't know if you guys realize that yet, but I am like the best talker in the entire world. Yeah. In this episode we're going to be starting and hopefully completing the first level of the game. And yeah, that's what we're doing. So basically we got Grunty over here crammed into a machine, and basically it's a machine that somehow got built in the past 2 minutes that allows Grunty to steal Tootie's beauty. Yeah, now this is empowering the machine on. This game takes, I don't know, 15-20 hours to fully complete 100%. Does it really take that long to power on the machine? Like, in all honesty, the logic there is just astounding. Now, what we're gonna do right here is actually get our first Jiggy, and I'll let Mr. Jiggy explain. I'll go and find a picture with a piece missing, and then he does a little jiggy. Yeah, in Banjo-Kazooie, he doesn't actually do that, which I actually like. I don't know if I like it. Because when he does the little dance, you know, it gives you a feeling of accomplishment. And yet, at the same time, it's just kind of tedious to watch it over and over and over again, since there are actually, I believe, 100 Jiggies in the game. Basically, you stand on these picture things with Jiggies, and, unlike Mario, instead of entering the world through the pictures, you actually put the jigsaw pieces. I only said jigsaw pieces because Kazooie said it. Put the Jiggies in the pictures, and it will unlock the world for us to go in. Now, that's what I don't really like about this game, is you feel like you're being teleported to a new world. What I like about Banjo-Kazooie is just a sense of connectivity in all the worlds. How it's like one big world, and you just move throughout it in the different levels, which is really cool. I mean, this game's really cool and all, but, it's like Mumbo's Mountain. We're basically having an entire level inside a mountain. Not even that, but there's a mountain within a mountain. Doesn't make any sense at all. And see, there's teleport pad. So, 3 new moves to learn this world. So basically, you find bottles in each of the worlds, and he gives us new moves in the game. Your Mumbo token. That lets us go to Mumbo. I will explain more on that later. Here's Jinjo. There's gonna be a lot of explaining, seeing as there's so many collectibles. But basically collect 5 Jinjos in a world, get a Jiggy. Pretty self-explanatory. Notes. Notes are gonna take some explaining. I find myself horrible explaining how these work, but I will try my best. Basically, 100 notes in each level. Notes unlock note doors, which allow you access to new areas of Grunty's lair. Basically, the N64 hardware is not capable, or no, it's not so much hardware, but it's the memory in the game pack is not big enough to account for every single note as you would expect in games today. So the way they got around that is having a best note score, meaning each time you play the level, the amount of notes you collect before you either leave or die, is your note score for the world. And so say I get 60 notes and die. Basically, I have 60 notes total in the game, and if I collect 5 more notes in this level, it won't do anything. Now, if I collect 65 notes in the level later, then I'll have 65 notes first level. If that makes any sense. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically, the note doors open when you have the combined note score from all levels you've played equaling or greater than the number on the note door. If that makes any sense. Hopefully it does. I'm horrible at explaining that to anyone. It's really not as complicated as it sounds, I promise. But I will be collecting all the notes. It's really annoying. This game provides a challenge, because if you die, and in the later levels it's not that hard to die, you lose all the notes, and you have to do you basically have to explore the entire level again, since there's notes where all the Jiggies are, of course. Like, they're scattered throughout the level. So you're basically gonna have to do everything over again, even if you keep the Jiggies and stuff. Now this is Conga, and he basically throws oranges at you because the oranges are painful and he doesn't like bears. Exactly. So let him hit those. Not that hard. But then again, this is the first level, and I'm already failing miserably at it. There you go. And we get a Jiggy for that. See, I'll easily beat this in less than half an hour. You must search for 10 of us on each world. Yeah, there's a lot of explaining in the beginning of the game just because there's so many collectibles. Not as much as Donkey Kong 64 though. And I don't like I love collectathons. Collectathons are like the greatest genre ever. And speaking of collectathons, if any of you have heard of A Hat in Time, I'm sure all of you have, seen as how much popularity the game has gained. But it looks really awesome. I'm almost certainly be buying that, and I may even do a Let's Play on it when it comes out. Probably won't do it blind since games like that, games that I'm looking forward to, I don't like having to commentate. I mean, it feels like work, not like work, you know, but it's like, I want to relax, enjoy the game at a very slow pace, you know, and I prefer not to do a Let's Play of it, but once I beat the game, you know, I'll almost definitely be doing a Let's Play of it. I mean, just watching, like, Josh Jefferson, or, anyone else on YouTube who's played the game, it just looks so awesome. I love the theming, too, like, just the whole Mafia thing. I love the Mafia, they look like awesome characters. But, so here's bottles so we can learn a new move, and this one is actually, shooting eggs. The ancient ways of the egg. Hold Z and press stop Z. Like Donkey Kong 64, this game involves all the moves holding Z and then pushing a C button, or another button, or some combination of that. Yeah, you shoot them out from behind. That does sound very painful. 100 eggs. Speaking of, why do I keep saying speaking of? Actually, what I was about to say, I'll get to later. We don't need to explain it now. So, yeah, he gives us 50 eggs. Yeah, we go up here. And get another Mumbo token. Now, let's switch right here. You'd think you would be able to do ground pound. Well, we don't actually have a ground pound move yet. It's actually somewhere else in the level. So we'll have to remember to come back there and do that once we get that move. Then the other move we get in this level, third move, is actually the most useful move in the entire game. Not even gonna lie, you will be using that move constantly, no matter what. Like, I guarantee you, you'll be using that move 99% of the time. You just gotta throw eggs at Konga. Donkey Konga? Because he looks like Donkey Kong, because he's a monkey. Yeah, I know, I'm hilarious. Oh, speaking of Donkey Konga, speaking of anything in the world, just speaking of anything in the world, that's all I had to say there. Yep. But, speaking of Donkey Konga and the bongos, I actually really want to do a Let's Play of Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. You guys may have known, I've mentioned that game so freaking much on here. Maybe I have, I feel like I mentioned it a lot. But, that Donkey Kong Jungle Beat is one of my favorite games of all time. It is, a lot of people might think it's a gimmick using the bongos to move on a platformer. But it is so good. It just feels natural when you play it. And I really want to do Let's Play of it, but the problem with it is that it's one of those games where there's bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. And the platinum is almost impossible to get. Because the game is based on combos through a level, and you have to basically beat Kaizo Mario, no save states, kind of hardcore to play it, and get all platinum. And the problem is, I think to beat the game, to get to all the levels, you actually need to get at least a few platinums and all the other ones gold. Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe it's you just need to go all gold, but I don't know if I can do that, which may be a problem. And plus there's the fact that the bongos are going to be loud in the microphone, and I could use a controller, but the game's a lot more difficult with the controller, which is surprising, but it is, and I don't know. It's just a strange game to Let's Play, and I really want to, but it's just so many things in the way. But let me focus on this game for a while. This is the most useful move in the entire game. It's also the most annoying move, with sound-wise, but you'll get used to it very quickly. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just because I play this game so much as a kid, I'm used to it now, but, you know. Hold Z, push left C, and you become Kazooie. Don't become Kazooie. Kazooie starts walking, and you go very fast. Not very fast, but a lot faster than Banjo, so I'm going to use this most of the time. Notes up here. Talk to Bottles right here, and he will give us our final move of the level, which is the Ground Pounder, or the Beak Buster. Ground Pound. I'm just going to call it for Ground Pound for simplicity's sake. Yes, we're just killing Kazooie over here. Yeah, so... Whoa, Banjo! There's nothing more I can teach you on this world. No, I didn't just say that at all. So you can make these little hut things, and things pop out of them. That was a major leg right there, because why not? This game doesn't actually have as much lag as Banjo-Tooie, and I didn't really notice it when I was a kid. Like, I mean, I could tell there's occasional really bad lag, but when I was a kid, it was like, there wasn't there. But I'm playing the game recently. I was recently playing through it, or attempting to play through it. I've never beaten that game, and I don't think I ever will at this point. But there is so much lag in that game. The frame rate is horrible. I mean, compared to this game, it is just so bad. I couldn't even believe it. I didn't even remember it being nearly that bad, but I don't know. It doesn't really take away from the game, seeing as it's so awesome. But I mean, I still like it better than this game, but it's just so bad frame rate. Even for the N64, I swear this game's like 5 frames per second most of the time. No, it's like 10 frames per second, but it's so bad. And I know I'm saying I like Banjo-Tooie more, but this one has more nostalgia for me, I guess. But this one has more of not an arcadey feel, but it has more like a classic 3D platform feel. You know, there's set levels, there's set things in the levels. You know, like I said, Banjo-Tooie is more open, but this one just has that just pick up and play feel to it that Mario 64 kind of has. While Banjo-Tooie is more of an adventure kind of thing, where you have to play through it. You just can't pick it up and go, oh, I'm gonna do this level. You start from the beginning every time you start playing it. Not every time, but you know, like if I haven't played for like a year, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Now what we actually gotta do with these ones is not actually destroy the last one, because gosh, the hit section on these things sucks. Not even gonna lie. Okay, get up there. There's actually there's honeycombs up there, and a lot of times I forget to do that, and you have to come back and level to it, which is really annoying. Yeah, do that, and then oh god, that was not even trying, but hit detection, that's bad. And we got a Jiggy. See, this first level is so easy. I might have done 20 minutes. I've already got 7. I've already got 6 of the 10 Jiggies. This will be. Oh, I already got that one. Never mind. We don't actually want to go in Mumbo's hut yet because we don't have enough Mumbo tokens. I don't believe. I believe we need 5. There's 1 in here. Yeah. Hey, don't call me ugly. No bears allowed. What? Ticker's Tower. Well, who's... One thing, okay, who's Ticker? Is Ticker the guy at the top? I don't really know, because they all look the same. No racism intended. I'm so racist towards termites. Hate them. Okay, so that was our 5th Mumbo token, so now we can go in here. Actually, we're not going to go in there yet, because we can actually go in here. I think you're supposed to visit Mumbo before going in this spot. Oh, crap. Well, like I said, well, now, but you can actually slide down in there before you go to Mumbo, which is very useful. Let's go up here. Before we get to the tournament, I want to make sure I collect everything else in the level. Because you're going to need to exit the level once you hit this switch, because the Jiggy will appear, which requires you to have... What have I been saying? Because I don't want to spoil... whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm talking about spoilers that are going to happen in 5 minutes anyway, so... I don't believe it matters that much. Yeah, Jiggy appears out there. We can't actually get that yet. I'm going to collect everything else before we go and get that. Up here. Collect all the notes. And this level is really small compared to the other levels. This level, like, this is probably the smallest level in the entire game. Which is surprising, because the levels in this game are actually pretty big. I mean, compared to, like, Mario. Well... Yeah, they're pretty big. Mainly because they just have, like, more rooms and stuff. Like, you can go inside places, which Mario didn't really have. Well, it kind of did, but not really. Not very much. Just, like, the occasional Switch Palace and stuff. But, man, I love this game so much. Oh yeah, in regards to the ROM hack I said I was going to be doing with Wolflord, we will probably still be doing that. I will invite him over at some point so we can do that. That will be more of a whenever we get around to it basis, because I really want to devote most of my time to Let's Playing, and even Dual Play. We're still going to be doing Dual Play, but I kind of want to be more uploading Let's Plays, because, you know, I've been going on streaks of uploading 5 Dual Plays in a row. I'd rather be uploading 5 Let's Plays in a row, so, you know. Dual Play will probably be reduced to maybe 1 or 2 a week. If you guys are fine with that, tell me if you're not, but I think that's not too bad. Mario 64 Versus, we were actually going to record that tonight, or I was going to, but he said he didn't want to, so we will be doing that at some point. And I believe I'm actually going to be starting another versus with a different person before we finish our Mario 64 versus. Mainly because we wanted to do it for over a year now, and we haven't bothered to finish Mario yet, so I've gotten tired of waiting, and we are going to be recording that in 2 days, I believe. So look forward to that. I'm actually really excited about this one. It's going to be awesome. I really think you guys are going to love it. Am I missing notes? I am missing notes. Where the heck are those? Oh, I know where they are. Never mind. Oh, we're good. So yeah, I think you guys are gonna love this next versus. It's gonna be really fun for both us and hopefully you. But here's Mumbo. Basically, what he does is, yeah, just wake up, interrupt. I'm note collecting. Best shaman in all game can help Banjo and Filthy Feathered One. Everyone hates Kazooie. Mumbo's bad. Oh yeah, so we have to find these, and he will transform us. In Banjo-Kazooie, his job is replaced by someone else, and he actually has a different role in the game, which I thought was kind of strange, but, you know, whatever. Actually, if we go up here, I don't believe there's anything useful in this one, but I know that in later, Mumbo's Hut, Mumbo's Skull is what it's called. Is Mumbo's Hut or Mumbo's Skull in this one? I know it's Mumbo's Skull in Banjo-Kazooie, but, I don't know. Here, I'm gonna actually exit real quick so I can see what it says. Unless it doesn't say. Oh, it probably doesn't say. It doesn't even say in Banjo-Kazooie. Huh. Well, it'll be Mumbo's, whatever the hell we want to call it. Whatever I feel like at the time of referring to it. And see, we are actually turned into a termite. Basically, termites can climb steep walls. That's about it. There's Mumbo's Hut, Mumbo's Skull. Where Mumbo is actually, I believe, on about half the levels, which is kind of. You'd think that he'd be on all levels, but apparently he's not. So, in each level he changes you into a different thing. In this one, he actually transforms you into a termite, which lets you climb up extremely steep hills, which the Talon Trout wouldn't let you do. And I always thought that was a really strange choice, because, I mean, you're introduced, it's the same level as that you're introduced to the move that lets you climb up steep hills. You'd think you would be on a different level, because the Talon Trout Bottles just told you can climb up steep hills. But now suddenly you have to go to Mumbo to climb up steep hills in the same levels. I thought that was really strange. But did I go down and get that token? That was a honeycomb piece. I believe I went down and got that. Let me check my totals. Yep. So we're pretty much almost done with the level, which is crazy. But just going here. This is actually the last part of the level. This actually always reminded me of that big tower thing in Donkey Kong 64. The one where you access the minecart and stuff. I don't know why. There's a big mound, but you know, this always reminded me of that. There's a lot of similarities in this game. I believe in Banjo-Kazooie, there's actually a vine that I think maybe even been ripped straight from Donkey Kong 64, or vice versa. I don't know which game came first, but yeah, there's a lot of similarities. Of course, they're all made by Rare, and I love Rare. I loved Rare. Rare was like the best. I love every single one of the Rare's games. I really want Conker's Bad Fur Day, but it's so expensive on Amazon. The price has recently been coming down, and I remember a couple years ago it was like $40, and then it went up to like 90 or something, but now it's like back at 70, I believe, on Amazon. It's been gradually coming down over the past couple months or so. So I may be picking that up once I have enough money at some point. But I'll definitely be getting, you know, Zelda first, and I'll be getting the Animal Crossing. I'm definitely getting Animal Crossing first, because I want to play Animal Crossing so badly, and I can't really. My old GameCube one got corrupted, not corrupted, but I deleted it because of action replay hacks and stuff. And I don't really like going back and starting a new one. I don't know why, but it's like it's the kind of game I can't really just start again. I don't know. I feel like it's just the kind of game where I played it once and played it for years, and now I'm done with it forever. But. And that was actually our 10th Jiggy of the game. It was 10th Jiggy of the game. It was 11th Jiggy of the game. I'm going insane, I swear. 10th Jiggy of the level. Now, what we can... we missed some notes. I'm glad I saw those, because I would have just walked right out of the level. There we go, now we have all 100. We found all 100 notes on this world. Well done. Why, thank you, Bombs. Okay, now we're actually gonna go up here to X level. You can X as a termite, but you can't go very far away. Grunty's magic stops you taking the notes off the world, but yeah, that's its explanation for the whole notes thing. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting 100 on each world. Okay, now we actually climb up here as a termite. Get up there. And get our 12th Jiggy. Our second Jiggy of this world, which is basically over the world. Hey, where'd you get those shorts? I want them. Okay, basically, Mummo says if we go any farther, his match getting weak, and he's gonna turn us back. I don't really understand how that works. It's like magic is not an internet connection. I mean, seriously, Mummo. But whatever. So yeah, in the next episode, we're actually gonna continue on up here with our newly found talent trot. Actually, we'll do that right now. In the next episode, we will open this note door right here and head on to the second level of the game. Yeah, so I've been Majora's 78. I will see you in the next one.